just have tank tops.
I got a question for you.
No,
It wasn't on that one. But then I said the second one he said.
It's your boy Grind Time Trey.
And K Mills.
Hip Hop Raise Me podcast, where we talk past, present, and future hip hop.
And the culture.
Can't forget the culture. What's good? It's your boy Grind Time Trey, Hip Hop Raise Me podcast. Today we got my boy K.O.T.S in the building with his new EP, man. What's the title of that new EP you just dropped?
Man, the title of that new EP, Vicky, man, tap in. That's my mama name. I love you, mama.
Okay.
You know, I had to dedicate something to you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day
To all the
mothers
resilient mothers out there, single mothers, mothers with their mans, all the wives, all that. Happy Mother's Day.
Let's start off, man. Tell us about the new project, Vicky, man. Tell us the backstory behind it, the process of making it, the emotions you went through, all that.
I think with Vicky, it was really fluke. I had made a song, well, which is Vicky. I made that song months ahead, and me and my team had decided to drop it later on Mother's Day. I was just feeling that way. Like, I just wanted to write something to my mama. I was in that type of emotion. And then it ended up being the whole project because we ended up dropping it later. Well, which is Mother's Day today. And pretty much, bro, I just tried to make it something, a representation of my mom, a ghetto queen, and everybody that can relate to that, or every woman that can relate to that. And any woman that's overcame adversity or going through adversity, trying to make it out. That's the whole thing I'm trying to paint with it, while still trying to give you vibes. You know what I'm trying to say?
That diversity, going against diversity, huh?
Yep. Going against diversities, all that, bro. So I think Vicky, this is like a sequel to Ghetto King.
Yeah, that Ghetto King project. Check that out on all streaming platforms. No project. Vicky out too. Check both of those out. Like you said, it's a sequel. So Ghetto King, you go right into Vicky. Take you on experience. That's the difference between music. Some music take you on experience. Some music is just there. You know, you might be able to dance to it, but it'll take you somewhere.
Man, that's I only listen to music that take me somewhere. That's the crazy part. I can't really. I mean, a lot of shit stick like that. What's that nigga? That 3110 baby.
Yeah, he got a little banger out last night.
Yeah, but it's like
it don't take me nowhere. It's just a hit. Like I know it's here now, but are we gonna play it back 10 years from now?
We don't know, like, you know. And it might be one of those, but it's just like, you know what I'm trying to say.
It's something that's just hot.
It don't take you nowhere.
Yeah,
something that's hot.
Man, since it's Mother's Day, man, how much influence does your mom have on your music?
I think a lot. I give I give my mama like 75% of my music because it's all based off emotion and intuition.
Okay.
And that's a feminine trait.
That's a nice percentage right there.
Yep, that's a feminine trait. Emotion and emotion and intuition. I feel like those are more feminine traits. Yeah. And I use them to my advantage with my masculine, and I just put it together, you know.
It's crazy nowadays. You got to kind of tuck the masculinity in certain rooms. You can't just have it on the tail. You got to kind of tuck it, like, oh, hold on.
Hey, and I feel like niggas, fuck all that. Like niggas, it's like nigga, and it's like, what is masculine energy? You know what I'm trying to say?
Man. But
at the same time, niggas will make it like, excuse me. Niggas will make it like they uncomfortable around masculine energy. Like, no, nigga, you was just raised by your mom.
And that'd be the problem.
You was raised by women.
It'd be a lot of niggas out here playing tough. They ain't really been around men. They was raised around men.
Women. Yeah.
So when shit get real, the feminine side come out.
And you too masculine.
They too masculine, they uncomfortable.
But I think that's what's wrong with the West Coast. They feel like the West Coast too masculine. So.
But Suge Knight, they don't want that.
We back. Too mannish.
They don't want that masculinity back.
They say I'm from the West Coast, but my niggas act mannish.
They don't want that shook shit.
Yeah, it's too managed. So it just be like, yeah, but for sure 75%.
75.
But I mean, because that's like my basic genre, you know. But I learned how to just, I guess, transmute. I learned how to transmute it into different shit. You know what I'm trying to say? I break it down. So I find out emotion. First, I start with intuition.
Yeah.
And then I lead into it with emotion. What emotion I'm gonna put on this song. And then I just rest is masculine energy. But that's only one part. You see, it's a
recipe.
It's a recipe. It's a recipe.
People understand it. When you make music that take you somewhere, there's usually a recipe to it.
That's real.
Never just too simple. People say, "Oh, it's easy." I mean, music probably ain't taking you nowhere. It might be hot, but it ain't taking you nowhere.
Nah, it ain't. I mean, like on my mama, when I wrote Vicky, I cried. Not even wrote. I don't write. When I did Vicky, I shed tears on that one, bro. Like I shed tears. And I shed tears to it without even like realizing what I was doing. And then I play it back and I still feel that same emotion.
Huh?
That's
like,
crazy.
That's real.
Like it's in the music.
I thought you making music that takes people somewhere. Because if you feel that way, I think somebody else will feel that way when they hear it.
That's real.
It might be on repeat. Somebody gonna feel that emotion. You know what they going through.
And that's my main purpose too. Is like you don't never know what nobody going through. Like niggas be thinking they life simple, so they want to make songs based off of how they life going. But at the same time, you got friends, right? And you only get friends off of relatable things that y'all share in common.
Yeah, you got something in common, even
right.
Become somebody's friend. That's something in common. It can't just be random.
And I think that's my motivation. I got a gang of homies. I know a gang of people. So I feel like I know a gang of people. I gotta be some type of relatable. So I just say what I want on the music.
Man, that's a good thing. That's relatable. Because now you got a lot of fantasy rap. And it's like that's why it's not sticking where it's taking you somewhere. You got something real like Kendrick. He just destroyed Drake. When you look at Kendrick's content and music, it take you somewhere. Drake more big hits, pop hits.
Yeah, it's pop.
It's on the charts today, but
it's
we
pop.
Gonna care about this 20 years from now, or people gonna study these at Harvard? Like,
right.
People study Tupac's lyrics in college.
I was just about to say, is it gonna be a part of the science?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
But people be thinking some of the science is just lyrics too. Like people think hip hop science is just like who's the lyrical genius. Now who can put that bottle that emotion
together
and put it in a song.
That's when you got artists like Tupac and DMX that wasn't the most lyrical,
but they could put the
emotion. You can't match it. Like it can't be matched. That emotion they put in that music. Like they made songs that can make you cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like damn,
simple lyrics though.
Simple lyrics. Like Tupac, some of his cold verses ain't about punchlines and metaphor. It's a certain motion in those verses.
How he's saying it.
Yeah, like his verse on Smile with Scarface, like
bruh.
You feel that shit like damn, like same thing with DMX. I'm slipping, falling, I can't get up. Like
that one hard. That one hard.
Like man, like you been through some shit. You can relate to that one. Like it's the emotion how he says it. Like you get that record to another rapper, you ain't gonna feel the same way. Like man, what the fuck you talking about?
They gonna fumble.
Like one record, for example, like Drake started from the bottom. I feel like I tell people all the time, like you get into another rapper, I feel like that song could be more impactful at that time. Like I feel like if you get that hook and that beat to like a Kendrick or somebody that really came from a different type of background than Drake, you would have a more impactful record.
Right.
Because that record was hot at that time, but nobody's playing that record now. Like, ain't nobody gonna tell you, put that Drake started from the bottom on. Like, if you go to that album, that's not the song you gonna play.
But look at that science in the music. The science wasn't right.
The science wasn't right.
That's crazy.
It's a hot catchy that started from the bottom, now we here. Like, that's hot.
No, it's nothing wrong with the song.
If it was somebody that had more emotion behind it, like, I really started from the bottom, like, I done came up.
He acting.
He's acting like it was somebody
that you
could feel it. You could feel it when you hear it.
It was like watching a movie.
How many times
you play a movie back? If it's a good ass movie, you gonna watch it back. But if it could be it gotta be a good ass movie. It could be
not no simple Tubi movie.
No. You'll sit through a Tubi movie and be like, that was good, low key.
I didn't cut some that are good.
But you'll sit through it.
But
are you gonna play it back, man?
There's one show I ain't gonna lie that I'll be hooked on too. It's called McGraw Ave.
I didn't even see that shit.
And it's not because of the quality of the show, it's the storyline, bro. It's real street shit.
That shit hard?
Hard, bro. I advise you to watch McGraw Ave. It's about Detroit.
Damn.
That shit hard. Like,
I got to see that. What is it? Is it like low quality shot too, or
it's not even super low quality. It's just
that's
not like
cool.
Major good quality, but it's like it's
enough
quality.
to keep you entertained.
Enough to keep you entertained. When you start seeing the storyline, you're like, damn, that shit cold. Like, this is real life. Like, damn, okay.
I need to watch that shit.
Yeah, you have to check that one out.
Tubi do be having some shit.
They be having some shit. Man, but back to the moms, man. The most memorable moment with your mom. Like, most memorable, the thing that just sticks to you. Like, it could be as an adult or as a child. Just...
most memorable? Dang, man, I remember everything with my mom.
Man.
I'll say, I'll bring up a cool little funny one. I remember one time me and Torrell, we got sneaked out the house. We were like 15. We went to a party, right? But we used to always do that shit. But we used to we used to sleep in the living room because my mama and Deborah had lived together. So my mama had one room, and then Terrell, grandma, Deborah had another room. Yeah. And me and him sleep in the living room, get up, go to school. That's take us to school. So nigga, we used to put the pillows we put the pillows down, put the cover over the pillows. Nigga, we sneak outside the sliding door, hop over. Nigga, we used to go party. Nigga, we 15, 16.
Man, I remember them days.
So nigga, we would come home. And one day, nigga, we came home, hopped over, tried to come to the sliding door. It was locked.
Oh, yeah, I was like, oh.
Nigga, we looked through the little thing. And nigga, all the covers was pulled off. The pillows is all showing and shit.
Nigga knew it was over.
She knew. She like, nigga, you got to knock on this door, nigga.
Yeah, you got to face me.
Nigga, I knocked on the door. Like, y'all motherfuckers think I'm dumb. She started going crazy. I said, damn, my mama stupid. She's not dumb. But I got a gang of memories. That was just one of my little favorite ones, though.
That shit crazy. That's funny, though. I remember them times sneaking out them parties, 15,
bro.
16. Like, I gotta go.
Like, your little crush there or whatever. It's really, you trying to...
Fuck something.
Yeah, you trying to figure it out. Like, nigga been at school. Let me see what it's like out of school. Let me see what you like in the party. And then back then, that's when niggas was on the freak dancing, going crazy, all that shit. So...
Man, what was the top records in the party at that time? For you, like, that had to go up.
What was that? Let's see. We'll say, that's like around that time. We was like slow music, so I'll say like that's when Say Yes was out. Lil Corey, Sammy. Turned up music was
Lloyd, like Feel So Right.
Lloyd. Turned up music, I'm trying to think more like turned up. That was more like I won't say Wiz, not Wiz yet. We'll say
turned up at that time. I'm trying to think what year that was.
I can't even think. That's like 2006, 7.
You had some turned up shit.
I can't think of it.
I'm trying to think right now. Cause I know 07. That's when
we was slow. Everybody was slow motion then.
Dancing like that.
Hell yeah.
To be honest, 06, 07, they were still giving us like Too Short, Shake That Monkey.
Oh yeah, we had
Whistle,
like Yang
Twins.
So it was more slow.
It was more slow. It was more like
Brandon
slow.
Hines. We had
It was a lot more free dancing slow shit.
Well, it's more slow shit. Jamie Foxx.
Unpredictable. I had some shit that was in the party. Pretty Ricky had some shit for the
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Willie.
Bruh, they slept. Pretty Willie.
Pretty Willie.
And I was like, is this just Pretty Ricky and niggas just like trying to make clout? Nah, it was a whole people. It was
group. Yep.
Or if, I don't know if it was
I don't know if it's a group or an artist, but he had some.
I thought it was a group. I don't know who the fuck.
No, but he had some records though that was in the party.
Hey, but look, imagine if he would have kept going.
Man,
he just like stop.
He probably would have got some because he had some records. And he was making real nigga R&B at the time when nobody was doing it. Now niggas is doing it. Making real nigga R&B. You got the Brent, what's his name, Riverside.
Oh, you got the Bryson Tiller's type.
But he was doing that shit back then, but he was really singing.
Yeah.
It was real nigga R&B.
Damn.
That's crazy. I thought about that shit
That's low key where that shit developed from. Niggas owe a lot of that genre
To like Pretty Willie, yeah, like Pretty Willie, like cause them niggas was making real nigga R&B back then.
But it was a little slower.
It was
now
slower. It wasn't so hip hop influenced.
Yeah, it wasn't so hip hop
saying like the subject matter and the lyrics.
Exactly.
Was hip hop.
It was hip hop.
But the beats was R&B still.
Slow as fuck.
So we didn't look at it as how we look at Bryson Tiller.
So we just this is some slow shit.
We fuck with this R&B shit.
But Pretty Ricky had niggas rapping on that shit and all too.
Yeah, cause them niggas was rapping. Pleasure P was a singer.
Right.
But they still had the shit for they had Let's Play House. They had some shit.
Let's Play House. Yeah.
Age Ain't But a Number.
They influence still.
Juicy. Yep.
I'm finna say they influence to this day still seeps through.
Yeah, cause I feel like K.O.T.S is influenced by Pretty Ricky.
Come on, bro.
Like by his songs, like his choice of songs that he makes, those are Pretty Ricky type songs.
Oh God, I be hearing a lot of niggas influenced by Pretty Ricky. Even me, I'm influenced.
He said, even me. That's real shit. Give them their credit. Like they had them 2 albums, that Blue Star album. They had some records on there.
Pretty Ricky, nigga.
It was a time.
It was a time.
It was like they had their moment. Like they wasn't the biggest group. Like they didn't make the impact as Jagged Edge or 112, but they had their moment. Like I remember that Grind on Me first came out.
That bro,
I was like, oh, what is this shit?
That shit.
Had niggas trying to sing and everything. Like, yeah, what is this? Like that Grind on Me. Really trying to sing.
Relax your mind, take your time on me.
Like
that shit was hard.
Yeah, like that was some shit. I remember that time.
Yeah, that shit was.
Man,
hard.
Let's get back into the project though. The single, Vicky. Let's talk about that, man. Like you said earlier, you shed some tears making that record. Like, what really influenced you to go that deep? Cause a lot of artists don't go that deep until there's some money on the line. Like it's some real money on the line, like 20 mil, you know?
Oh God, I say what made me go that deep is I constantly look inside of myself, bro. Like I constantly be looking like, how can I, like with this music shit? I don't look at it about money. I look at it, how can I give my audience the best experience? Just as a nigga writing a movie, like, you know, niggas write movies. I feel like the niggas that write good movies think, how can I give my audience the best experience?
Oh, you got to.
Because these niggas be, even like the niggas that make them Insidious movies, from The Conjuring, Insidious and all that, detailed as fuck. All the movies correlate, all that. And they had to write all this shit prior, or some of it, or at least have that blueprint prior.
Yeah, they had to write a storyline and pitch, all that, before they even write a script.
Had an audience.
Yeah.
But because they want to please audience. Right. So I just was like, how can I give it, like, story sold, not sold? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Matter, that's an EP that's out too. Go get that motherfucker.
And see me, like when I used to make music, I used to write and envision when I'm writing in my head like a video.
That's how I do when I do my music.
So I knew like the words would be detailed because I have to envision in my head. I have to see it. I know my audience will see it.
You know, that's how I do it. That's how I pretty much do it. I make sure it's real detailed.
Yeah.
But I make it real like how I'm really feeling.
That's dope, man. So what kind of music growing up was your mom playing in the house, man?
Oh man, my mama.
That shit kind of stick with you and influence your sound. So
my mama was an Erykah Badu.
Oh, the Neo Soul.
Erykah
Badu had records though. That Call Tyrone was the first Erykah Badu record I heard.
Hill.
I probably had that on a cassette tape. That Call Tyrone.
My mom used to spin that on and on.
Oh, that was my shit.
And I never understood until I got older. And I said, like, I be looking at my mama now like, oh, she was like a ghetto hippie. Like, she was like a hippie a little bit. She smoked weed. She'll light her incense, nigga. She'll put her Erykah Badu on, Lauryn Hill, all type of little, like, that type of vibe. And just be cleaning around that house. Just like that type of vibe. So I always took in that neo soul type vibe. Yeah. Always knew that type of
D'Angelo type record.
Oh, she loved D'Angelo. Nigga over that damn video.
Oh man. I remember,
my mom used to be
what
tripping.
the fuck is this nigga? Like, come on.
My mom used to be tripping over that nigga. She's like, oh, let me see this TV. This nigga, he fine.
Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Like, get this nigga with these braids off with this TV.
Man. That shit wild, man. D'Angelo was tripping on that video, bro. What the fuck are you?
Ain't
that shit is this? How does it feel? Yeah. Butt ass naked. Man. That shit crazy. D'Angelo has some dope music though.
No,
Even
D'Angelo
Brown
hard.
Sugar, that lady, like.
No, he hard.
That was pie, but
D'Angelo, he was hard.
He was hard.
I just don't know.
Video, man. That took it too far with that video.
Yeah, he could have did something different.
Like, come on, man.
He's like, that was for the bitches, nigga.
Man, so since we talk about old music, like, what's your opinion on sampling? Since we talking old music, what music you grew up hearing with your mom, like the Erykah Badu stuff. So what's your opinion on sampling? Like,
I think sampling is a way to invoke a legacy, or the way to invoke somebody's name after they're gone, or even when they're not doing, like, or to even invoke a moment, like if you would sample Erykah Badu type shit.
Yeah,
I think sampling it should be looked upon as like praise. You know what I'm trying to say? It should be looked along like giving somebody their flowers. Like, it's like look at. I ain't mean to get deep, but look at today's society. All the archaeology is based off of Egyptians and Roman.
Yeah.
And where the Roman get that shit from? The Egyptians. So it's the same shit. That's sampling. Ain't that sampling?
Me, my opinion on sampling, bro, I love it. People understand, like, hip-hop was birthed off of sampling. Like, the first hip-hop songs were all samples. Like, Rapper's Delight is a sample.
I mean, I look at sampling like information.
It is. Like,
you taking a certain information.
Hip-hop came from a DJ on turntables. We didn't start off playing instruments, making beats. We didn't have drum machines right away.
Right.
It started off with a DJ spinning records.
Right.
And you had to rap over the drum breaks that he found on the record, scratching records up. Like, the James Brown. It was doing basically live sampling back then. And it was freestyling house parties of live samples.
I think that's what
when people said, oh, somebody, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, do you know what you be listening to? Because even, like, sampling, they never went away.
Right.
Like, it's sampling or remaking records. It's not even just hip-hop. Like, R&B's all remakes now.
You're right. But I don't think nobody understand that because how dominant it is. But nobody know how the reason why hip hop hit the way it do, because we always invoking other people's energy, because it's all sampling. Whether we sample from country, rock, jazz, the blue, whatever it is, or even from a 2000 song. Man, we be sampling from 2024 to 2020, 2024.
So that's crazy now. Like, when we was younger here music, we didn't know where the samples were coming from. Now you older, like, damn, they sampling this. Like, damn, this shit only like 20 years old. This shit came out in middle school.
That's why that shit different.
So it's different, and now we catch it more.
We catch it more.
But when we was young, we didn't know it was sampling. Now, like, me listening to music now, like, there's times I be going to, like, my old school, like, damn, this song.
Hey, but that's
DJ Quick sample this shit, like, damn.
Hey, but that's exactly why everybody feel the way they feel. Because as young, we didn't know what sampling was. Now that we older,
we hear songs that we grew up on.
Y'all sampling too much. No, nigga, that Ashanti song, that was a sample.
Baby, baby, that's Mary, man. That's Scarface.
All that shit is
Rain on Me. That's a sample too. All that shit is sampling. Like, people just didn't know it was way back before our time, so we didn't catch it. Now we hear shit from our time, like
we thinking it's
2 Chainz in the area and the Grande had the A. Marie sample as a record. The hot record. Let's be sample, like, bro, so what? It's still made a hot record after that.
It's a whole different
time period.
It's a whole different piece of art now that he did that.
You got to feel like making some of the music as the teenagers, right? Teenagers hear these records now wasn't even born. They was babies or they was.
So they don't even think it's that.
They don't even know these are samples or remakes of records.
Fact.
It's like we talk about the YTT Fly on the West Coast episode. There was a time where people they didn't know that was Dog Pound.
Right.
There probably was millions of teenagers that didn't know that was a Dog Pound remake of Let's Play House.
Nope, it's man.
So man, I'm all for the sampling, man.
Me too. I'm with it,
and it helps elevate music. I feel like.
I think because it brings off different melodies, different patterns of flow. Because you hear different shit with samples, a different way that you approach it.
Yeah.
Because you'll hear a beat and approach it the way you would, and then you'll hear a sample and approach it the way in like a more duality type shit, because you hearing this type vibe, but you putting you on it. So it's.
And my thing as a producer, I feel like anybody that downplays sampling never tried to sample, because it's easy. That shit ain't fucking easy. I'm taking something else, looping the sound, gotta find the key.
He said they downplay by trying to say it's too simple.
No, bro, that shit's more work than making a beat from scratch. I'm being real.
That's
like
real.
Sampling takes me longer to sample and make a beat than me just going to make a beat from scratch.
Yeah.
I'm taking another sound, I gotta manipulate, I gotta get the loop, get the tempo, add my own, then go add some drums, add some more instruments to it or whatever. Shit. And I still gotta make it sound a little different than the original way it was.
You right, because you gotta fuck with the pitch.
You gotta. I might up the pitch. I might down the pitch, chop and screw it.
Yeah,
like,
niggas just be
I
trying
might
to be.
chop it up and put
Hey,
it.
but
in
maybe
patterns.
that's why niggas hating on sampling because it's hard.
It's hard, nigga. You gotta
so
work,
now
nigga.
Since they can't do it, niggas is like, oh, sampling is cheap. No, y'all niggas is lazy and can't keep up.
They don't want. They want to make a bunch of beats in a short amount of time. They don't want to spend an hour just on getting the sample right, then another hour making the beat. They don't want to do that.
Because to me, I would think of making a sample is hard because when you do a sample, you're building the beat around that sample. You're not just making some shit in your head.
Yeah, when you make shit, people understand it's not easy just to make some shit. Like, it's not easy just to get something that's already made
and build around it. Because
that's
not your beat. And you sped it up. Yes, rules.
There's rules now. Now you got like,
and you don't know those rules though. You know those rules by listening.
By listening.
Exactly. So niggas, you right.
And they don't get it.
And you broke it down in a different ass way.
That's why people that downplay like you don't see, they never try to sample, or you did and you got stuck, and so you're like, oh, fucking sample.
Yeah, oh God.
Oh, bullshit, because you can't do it.
Oh God.
Man, since we talking about sampling, man, what's your favorite old school song, 70s or 80s?
Damn.
I'm gonna take a sip of this brew. Why you come up with that one?
All right, let me see, man. 80s?
Maybe 70s or 80s, or even 60s.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a tough one. Is George Clinton 80s?
Yep. George Clinton, Funkadelics.
Yep, for sure. Them niggas.
They got that Atomic Dog.
What about is them niggas made the Brick House song? Who made that?
Chick.
And when was that?
That's in the 80s. I think 70s, 80s. Yeah. Brick. How? That's my shit right there. That shit.
Mighty. She letting it all hang out.
Yeah,
that's my daddy shit.
Oh, that's some player shit right there.
I like Atomic Dog, but I like Brick House better.
Brick House.
I don't know the artist. What's the artist's name?
Chick.
I fuck with Chick. See, I be knowing this shit. I just can't put it together.
Man,
Chick. Brick House. I'm gonna go with that one. See, I be knowing something. That Brick House, I feel like that's some of the blueprint to what I'm doing now.
Yeah, that's
I don't know that that's West Coast. I'm not sure if that's West Coast, but it's still with the blueprint of what I'm doing.
Influence of West, like West Coast is influenced by that type of sound.
Yeah, on my mom, I like
to understand. Like West Coast music came from funk.
Yeah,
that's what we have G-funk. Like the sounds we use, like the samples we use, it came from a certain sound of funk. The George Clinton, the Bootsy Collins, the Zappin' Rogers, Tony, like that sound is West Coast, but it wasn't hip hop at that time.
Yes,
that's what influenced West Coast hip hop.
That sound is fire, bro. Cause that's the same
bass lines and shit.
House. It's that same. Yeah, that's fire.
Claps,
even that Atomic Dog, it's the claps is in place. All that shit. The bass, that BPM.
Yeah. That's West Coast. That's where we got our sound from.
Oh, God, that's crazy.
That's why our sound make you dance. That West Coast beat, come on.
Yeah, it's that shit.
Yeah. All that, like,
it make you fuck it up.
Okay, because it got that George Clinton, that Bootsy Collins in it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to them niggas, man, for real.
Man, so let's get back to the hip hop. Your favorite song dedicated to mothers. That's a hip hop song.
To mothers?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be cliche. I'm trying to think.
I already know he's saying cliche. I know what you mean.
I ain't trying to be cliche. It's more.
We'll talk about that record after you get your answer.
Yeah, let me see. All right. I don't know. I usually like the song Young, but I don't even want to say it. Let me see.
It don't even gotta be a hip hop song. It can be any song. Like your favorite song, like dedicated to the mom. Like
I got one, but I don't. I'm trying to think. I'm searching this memory bank.
Everybody know the easy answer.
Yeah, the easy answer, easy. We could have been over this question. Let me. I got another one too. It's just not like no song like that, but it's a mama song.
Oh, go ahead, say it, man.
That Eminem.
Oh, sorry, mama.
I used to like that shit as a kid. I used to like that shit as a kid. Thank you, cry. It's like
he was gassing that shit though. Eminem was wild, bro. He was really like his mom.
Why'd I like that song?
Shit too. His mom really sued him for that shit. Yeah, man. But songs dedicated to the mothers. One of my, like I said, Jay-Z, I Made It is a good one for me. And that's probably my top one. Tupac, Dear Mama.
Oh God, yeah, I like that. Yeah, oh God, there's a lot of little mama songs that, or not even mama songs, just like little quotes and shit in mama songs that I don't fuck with. But I couldn't think of nothing on top of my head though.
There's a low key one I like, the one off of Empire.
Which one?
It's one of the show Empire. Nigga that be singing that shit, he had one. I was like, oh, that shit kind of hard.
Oh, the one that said he got jumped.
Yeah, nigga lying and shit.
What the? That let you know that game be. The game is some weird ass shit.
How much powder did you do that night, nigga?
That's why I be trying to stay away from trying to be like an image. I be trying to stick to my real life.
That image shit gets you get shit like that.
Yeah, because you got to keep it up.
You try to keep it up, you get up in some weird shit. You don't even know yourself no more.
At all. Nigga, you just be fucked up.
Man, that shit crazy. So what else you got coming, man, after this Mother's Day project, Vicky?
Man, I got I'm back fucking with Bishop again.
Shout out to Bishop Lamont.
Oh God, shout out to Bishop Lamont. I've been fucking with him for like since 2013.
That's what's up.
So I'm back fucking with him. You know, doing little shows, network, hype manning up for him. Just getting in different positions, bro. You know, I'm trying to put this West Coast shit in a different light. I'm trying to make this West Coast shit shine in a different light. I feel like niggas only kind of respect and rap for West Coast.
Nah, like Kendrick even said it, bro. Like not like before that, like he said I think on Euphoria, like y'all been not like the West Coast.
Oh God, you right. It might be the whole West Coast thing. So
they don't want us, and we got the talent. They don't really want the West Coast in the industry like that. They take a few hours at a time, but they don't want us in there where it's too many.
Niggas way too many.
Like damn, niggas too many y'all niggas in there. It's 10 y'all signed to one label. Nah, they don't want that.
They know what we coming to do,
They don't want that death row shit.
They see what it do.
They see what it do. Money too fast.
Nigga.
Y'all scaring people.
And the music up. Good too.
Music good. Y'all running it up. White kids is loving it. They going crazy.
Nigga, the music good.
Y'all selling out in Arkansas and shit. Like, come on.
Dropping new projects too though. New music. Man, it's a lot of shit come. New content. Yeah. We're gonna keep it going. New features too this year. I'm working with new people. I'm trying to work on my collaborative side. I don't really blend. I don't really blend with too many people, but I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna figure it out. But it's a lot coming, man. Stay locked in, stay fucking with me, man. If you know, you know. On the motivation, I charge you up.
Man, hey people, that wraps it up for Hip Hop Raise Me podcast. K.O.T.S interview. Check out the Project Vicky on all streaming platforms. Subscribe on YouTube, Hip Hop Raise Me podcast.
Yes, sir. Follow me on Instagram, K.O.T.S MOD baby. On TikTok, K.O.T.S MOD baby. All that same location, man. Fuck with me, lock in. Vicky out now. Sequel to Ghetto King. I just dropped that last month. Fuck with me.
Check it all out. Like you said, sequel. So check out Ghetto King and check out Vicky.
AKA the Ghetto King Queen. I said Ghetto King. AKA the Ghetto Queen.
All right, we out of here, people.
Yes,
Take
sir.
care. Peace. I got a question for you.
It wasn't on that one, but then I said it's specific album.
It's your boy Grind Time Trey
and K Mills.
Hip Hop Raise Me podcast, where we talk past, present, and future hip hop
and the culture.
Can't forget the culture.